Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Pants Squirrel.
And I'm the cybernetic pig. And this is the Godpunks.
In which we meet Luci and Dave, the twins. When Luci and Dave were very young, they were one wild being, the life of any party. So long as you were okay with losing all your coke, a planet or two getting pissed on, and at least one of your virgins deflowered, deblooded, and reanimated just to sing "It's a Small World" whenever they smelled bananas, you invited the twins to absolutely everything. But then the sisters met Esperanza, hope. Espy was brilliant, a star in their circles, all the rage with primates too, even cephalopods and goiters and quarks. Everything sentient or almost sentient or just really gross or really sparkly, all of them loved Espy. Except Luci, who found her secretly cruel and pretentious. But Dave, Lucy's heart of hearts, Dave, she was a fool. She had none of their brains and all of their genitals. And Dave loved Espy more than anyone.
She gives me hope,
Dave said, pleading with the twin who had eaten her in the womb to for once see things from her little tooth and hair and vulvic and penile and stamen perspective. A parlor trick, a manipulation, a false sense of security, and those breasts, they aren't real either, Lucy said. But it was all deaf ears, or earbuds, really. They fought, and though Lucy loved her sister more than anything, she could not abide by Dave's love of Espy. The split was painful, and Lucy tore from her own breast half her heart and 6 of her ribs to build Dave a body that could survive independent of her. And to her sister's honor, she left Lucy with at least 7 different genitalia to choose from. A real mix and match smorgasbord. It wasn't long before Lucy had settled on Earth, got a job punishing some shitheads, put most of the genitals in a drawer, and shunned their former party life, afraid to see Espy and Dave happy, dancing, eating liver and meteorite amuse-bouche while running their mouths about Espy's great new religion. Lucy sunk herself into her work, and there she stayed for 1,000 years, barely looking up from her computer or her whip, depending on the day, until Dave finally came home and started the coup.
In which we meet Bob. Bob has been late for work at Atread Synthetic Soil and Sand Solutions every day for 7 years. He wakes up on time, he showers on time, he shaves and cuts the ridge of his chin, saying, "Damn it," on time. He eats 1 poached egg with banana ketchup he buys at an import store. In an 8-ounce glass of pink lemonade, he makes 1 partial scoop of powdered crystals and 7.2 ounces of reclamated water straight into the glass on time every single morning. And yet, Bob is always late. It would be easy to blame the joint he has in the shower, but that quaint affectation is new, medical. His nerves are toast. 7 years will do that to you. It would be even easier to blame the crossword he fills in while sitting on the toilet. He just makes all those words up, and most of the letters too, so that's not it. The problem, which of course Bob doesn't know, is that his apartment is on a space-time booger. That's not a scientific term, of course. It is instead a bit of the corner of a slightly misshapen tesseract's withering field. But if Bob could see it, what he would see would look sort of like a really, really big booger right there at the threshold of his door. And every time Bob steps through it, a little more booger clings to his sensible brown shoes. 7 years. Bob's thin body is now dripping with tesseract snot, and it takes a real special kind of soap to get that kind of space-time folding off of you, even if he did know it was there. And he does not. Anyway, Bob. Well, Bob is just not the sort of soil taster to own that kind of soap or anything very useful anyway. Actually, maybe one of the guys over in Sandwood, one of the big shot tongues, but Bob is a low ladder, plain vanilla and imitation Dodo Musk sort of fellow, and his life is getting really weird because of it.
For next time, who's reading which one?
No, I don't know. Like, which one's funnier? I want to read the one that's funnier.